no wall. No ban, no wall. No ban, no wall. My name is Father Brendan Curran. I'm a proud representative of Dominican University and Dominican sisters, brothers, and Dominican family within the Catholic Church. I am proud to remember that in this day, as I reflect and see each of you, I'm reminded of our roots of Abraham and his family, who with a welcoming spirit were blessed by God to guide a community to new life. I'm blessed and touched by remembering of the same experience throughout history of Joseph and Mary, who were called out of their homeland to protect a child Jesus. I'm proud to remember also here in this state of Illinois, over 100 years ago, a man from the state, Abraham Lincoln, stood up as guardian of liberty, fought passionately that this nation under God have a new birth of freedom. I'm called to stand up with you. Now is not the time to turn away from plight, oppression, and desperation. It is not the time to turn away from each of you, my Muslim sisters and brothers. Now is not the time to turn away or a deaf ear from those in our community who are stuck in an airport without access to a lawyer, in the midst of silence, intimidated, and even signing a document of signing away their own residency in the United States of America that we believe is a nation of immigrants. I must stand up and recognize that this executive order gives aid and comfort to those forces who are bent on willful destruction. It harkens back to the darker moments of our own history, of slavery, of declaring under law that some are not even human, of selecting out immigrants in 1917 amidst a politics of fear in World War I, of rounding up Japanese in internment camps in the hushed silences of World War II, of bigoted laws declaring that some must be segregated or some must sit in the back of a bus. I must stand up, I must speak. We have to stand up today also to honor that it has been 50 years since the assassination of our brother Martin Luther King Jr., who stood up and called not just African Americans, but together joined a movement with Irish immigrant Catholic sisters, Muslim clerics, the Amish, and so many religious leaders to stand for what is right and just, who called us to stand together despite bigotry, despite tear gas, beatings, dogs, and even the bombings of 4 little innocent girls at church. A minister of faith declared, "I have a dream." I am a Catholic priest who stands boldly with you at this most honorable task of giving thanks to God, giving thanks to Allah for the courage and strength that we share, even the words of my tradition from Pope Francis. It is time to put aside fear, join together to recover who we are and what we represent to a world badly in need of hope and solidarity. Let us not avoid a common temptation nowadays to discard whatever proves troublesome. Let us remember the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. This points us in a clear direction. Let us treat others with the same passion and compassion with which we ourselves wish and demand to be treated. Let us seek for others the same possibilities with which we seek ourselves. Let us help one another grow as we would like to be helped ourselves. In a word, if we want security, let us give security to others. If we want life, let us give life. If we want opportunities, let us provide opportunities. May we always remember that the yardstick we use for others will be the yardstick which time will use for each and every one of us. Stand up. Stand up. No ban, no wall. No ban, no wall. No ban, no wall.
Thank you, Father Brendan. Now we will have Bishop Miller from Evangelical Lutheran Church.
afternoon. My name is Wayne Miller. I serve as the Bishop of the Metropolitan Chicago Synod of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, but I am also with you today in my capacity as the President of the Council of Religious Leaders of Metropolitan Chicago. I am deeply honored to be with you all here today, and I must also say greatly encouraged to see all of you here with me today. By way of introduction, the Council of Religious Leaders of Metropolitan Chicago is now more than 30 years old, having been started in 1984 at the urging of Joseph Cardinal Bernardine in partnership with a variety of denominational leaders. Since then, the Council has grown to a membership of 40 leaders representing a wide range of religious traditions. We gather regularly for the purpose of building friendship, understanding, and deep awareness of the concerns and perspectives of our diverse communities. In addition, the Council addresses matters of general concern for the health and well-being of the people of Chicagoland, including gun violence, racism, health and public safety, environmental stewardship, just public policy, and I emphasize just public policy, and access to quality education. Among the stated core convictions of our council are the following. 1, all people are interconnected. When one suffers, we all suffer. When one rejoices, we all rejoice. We are called to bear witness to this solidarity, particularly in the face of the unjust persecution or oppression of another faith community. And 2, we believe that religious communities have a responsibility and obligation to speak and to act in the public square for the sake of the larger community and the world. The recently issued executive order singling out, marginalizing, banning, and scapegoating groups based on their Muslim faith and their ethnic origin stands in fundamental contradiction to these core convictions. It is outrageous, and it is unacceptable. And make no mistake about it, we have seen this before, and there is none of us that is safe. So you can count on the fact that we stand in unequivocal solidarity with those who suffer hardship, threat, or emotional trauma because of it. No ban, no wall, justice for all.